Oop. Making a few wrong turns, but I got here.
I'm just sitting here. I got time.
Oh, that's so cool. Brilliant.
We can sit together. It's so beautiful. You and me. We're meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Robert and I stayed a couple of nights at Plympton's NZMCA Caravan Park as a base while we explored Porirua city and its surrounds. We drove over to this quaint little village called Pauatahanui to ride a bike track and discovered that this isolated little town has a history. During a military occupation of Motukaraka Point, supplies were brought in by boat into this inlet and were unloaded at a place that became known as Ration Point. This wildlife reserve was once farmland, a go-kart track and a BMX track before it was restored into this wetland. And Pauatahanui means big shellfish. And this inlet holds millions of cockles, and cockles keeps the water clean, and 1/3 of the water volume in each tide passes through the cockle's gills. Never mind. In 1853, the Stace family arrived at Pauatahanui and ran a small private school for their 5 children to attend. By 1860, buildings from old British barracks became the school, where it still remains the school today. And the driveway up to the school is the same driveway used by soldiers to access their barracks. The school's bell was salvaged from the shipwrecked boat, the Tyne, just outside Wellington Heads in 1845. And in the 1940s, thanks to the war, Pet Day was originated to teach children how to grow their own food and be self-sufficient. Later, Pet Day was called Lamb and Calf Day. At the base of the school's driveway, a blacksmith's was once situated here, as Pauatahanui was bustling with horses and their carriages because it was the main route north out of Wellington. And many hotels served travellers here for accommodation and feed for their horses. The Pauatahanui Hotel, as it was known then, was opened in 1873 and was designed by Wellington architect Thomas Turnbull. In 2003, after more than 100 years of being the only local public hall, it was converted into a cinema. European settlers caused conflicts over land ownership, and a major skirmish took place in this area known as Battle Hill. British officers stationed themselves in the old fortified power site while the troops were in their barracks, where the school is today, and they left this area in 1849, but only after building the road from this village to Paekākāriki, known as the Paekākāriki Hill Road. So the village made a welcome resting stop before heading off on the steep climb over the hill to Paekākāriki. And as the railways expanded across New Zealand, In 1886, a rail bridge was built across the Narrows at Parramatta, bypassing Pauatahanui and the cause of its demise. A gorgeous little cottage is there, Thomas Hollis Stace Cottage. Thomas Hollis Stace Cottage was built in 1860 and is one of the oldest buildings in the Porirua area and is an Historic Places Trust building too. Loving it. The site of this St Albans church was once where a Maori pa, a fortified village, once stood. After Thomas Hollis Stace bought the land, he donated this site as a place of worship and burial. And back then, the sea came up to the base of the hill, but an earthquake in 1855 raised the area, so Pauatahanui's main street would have been on the water's edge in the 1840s. Wow. Lovely view. Oh look, we found Thomas Hollis Stace. We found you. Wow, how neato, what a lovely place to be buried. Thomas, I'm loving it, isn't it? So glad we came to Pauatahanui, aren't we? Protestant chapel was located behind that seat, Bobbio. Ah, so it's not here anymore, but that's where it was, the chapel. Fascinating. Emily is the only woman buried here who signed the 1893 suffrage petition. She was one of just over 1,000 women who signed the petition from the Whanganui area and one of nearly 24,000 women in the whole country. The petition led to a new law which gave women the right to vote. Good on you, Emily. Help New Zealand get the vote. Right, I want to go for that walk. Yes? Let's go.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head.
Marvellous. Ooh. I'm liking that. That's sweet. But what does that say? Oh, the meandering path. Let's do the meandering path. Bye-bye, Bobby. Oh, he's not doing the meandering path with me. No bogs, no dikes. What? No dogs, no bikes. Get it right, woman. Okay, that's why I'm walking.
Raise your hand if you're ready and willing. If you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time.
Oh my. Got here. Eventually. Taking a few wrong turns, but I got here. Wonder what bird that is. Oh, cool. It's cool. I think that was the fernbird that was reintroduced to these wetlands after being absent for many decades.
Won't
so. Shut behind me. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. It's better. Look at that. Okay. I think we get the gist of it. Oh, this is creaky. Okay. I'm out of here. See, I've learned my lesson. Don't make a noise for the birds. I learned that one. Oh.
Down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your
Still running. Come on now. I ain't running. I'm not young anymore. Well, this is lovely, isn't it? That's cool. What is it? Oh, who's playing? Oh no. Tuesday. Who the heck are they? Who are they? It's magic. Oh, look at that. Yay. Huh? Isn't that lovely? They're having fun. What the heck? What are you? What is going on? But that's neater. Aren't you, frog? We knew there was a light show on at the Botanic Gardens in Wellington, so of course we had to check it out. But we came to the conclusion that the light show was a game for young children to play, and the bands at the sound show were for the teenagers. But it was something different for us to see, and we're always up for that.
That's everyone. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming tonight. Have you had a good time? All right, we need to say a huge thank you to MJF Lighting because look at the amazing lights.
Roadworks up Nauronga Gorge made getting back to Plimerton a slow trip. Battle Hill Farm Forest Park is named after the last recorded battle between Māori and colonial forces in the Wellington region. Sheep, cattle, deer and goats are farmed here. And I didn't know that goat's meat is the most widely consumed meat in the world and tastes like sweet, lean lamb. And also new to me is that billy goats, or male goats, have a distinct smell, caused by them urinating on themselves. Pony Club, Pauatahanui Pony Club. There's transmission galley. Some bit over there. Ken Gray was a farmer, businessman, community leader and an All Black, and spent his life in the Pauatahanui area. He played a central role in developing this park, so the education centre is honoured with his name. What can you see? Oh, look, it is. It's woolshed, isn't it? Oh, this was the education centre. Battle Hill Farm Forest. Let's go. Eels may bite, Dad. It's warning you. Here they are. Look at them. Hello. You'll let me know if they get to my feet. Get close, I mean. Yeah? Won't you? I found the information on the eels interesting too. Like the eels migrate downstream to the sea to breed and spawn, that's lay their eggs, and their exact spawning ground is unknown, but is believed to be near Tonga, taking them 6 months to get there. They can produce up to 20 million eggs, and when the males have fertilized them, the adults die off. The eggs hatch into larvae that float to the surface and drift back to New Zealand. That may take up to 17 months. The larvae then change into glass eels, transparent juvenile eels. The journey is repeated by their offspring when they reach sexual maturity, which is around 30 years of age. And the longfin eel is one of the largest eels in the world. They can even travel on land for up to 2 days by breathing through their skin. The largest recorded longfin eel was a 24-kilo beast taken from Lake Waihola, that's south of Dunedin, in 1974. They could reach up to 40 kilos and be 2 meters long, but human predators have mostly brought a stop to those monsters. The Battle Hill Historic Graveyard is home to the early farming family, the Abbotts, as well as 2 British soldiers who died in the 1846 battle. Henry Abbott was one of the first settlers in this area in 1854, and Battle Hill remained in the Abbott family until 1975. Then, in 1987, belongs to the Wellington Regional Council. Oh, look at that lovely swimming hole. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's so cool. Well done, kids. Brilliant. Great little camping area then, isn't it? Don't feed them here. Very nice, isn't it? I like it. The wheels in this part of the stream, eh? They're all up the other end, waiting for more food. How cute, eh? And that was it. Look at the campground. There's a swing there, Bobby. Swing. Oh, look at it. Come on. Come on. Look, trip over. Look at that. We got branches gonna hold me. I just want to do this. Oh, look. Yes. Hey. Oh, I'm spinning. I'm spinning. No, it's spinning. I'm going to do spinning. See? Fun, hey? See, it's hard to stop. And you're spinning? Yep. Have to traverse that water on the road. We've got a bridge here to go over. Yay! Back to our car. Which is there. Look at that, perfect. So that in there wasn't the homestead after all. This is the homestead. Duh. Isn't it? I didn't know that. Now we know it. The homestead was constructed in 1908 and restored in 1993 and is used as an information centre. Oh, okay. What's this about? Look at this, messages for Park Ranger. Happy New Year. Thanks for keeping the campsite awesome. Gary is old, John is young and hot. We love it here. Thanks for your efforts. That is cool. Look, Lacey. Ditto. Oh, what's in here? Where the Park Rangers are now. What's our dinner?
Potato salad. Yay.
Where did we get the potatoes from?
In the garden.
Yes, we did. Goodie? You can't beat homegrown, but now we have potatoes coming out our ears. So many. Thanks for watching and join us for the next episode from Porirua.